What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're talking a Nike Dunk Low dress shoe pack. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, you'll already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, we're talking a Nike Dunk Low dress shoe pack. Alright, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over here today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set at least January 6th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $135, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $180 and up, depending on the size and or color. That's right, we got two different colorways dropping a part of this dress shoe pack, right? Okay, so pretty much, as you guys haven't figured out, there's like an olive colorway, and I think they're saying olive black is gonna be the color that's called that, but they got a olive colorway for the purpose of this video, and also they have a just plain out black version right now. Both of these are supposed to be premium material sneakers, and based off my research, what these are inspired off of is basically how, you know, I'll speak for myself. I am guilty of doing this, of pretty much, I don't really wear dress shoes at all, so to speak, right? Okay, I don't care what the event is, with the exception of whenever it's time to go to court, right? Okay, that is one of the places where I don't really play around with trying to show that I'm a sneakerhead there. Thankfully, I haven't had to go there in a very long time, you know, in some years now. But that's the only place where I really pretty much say, hey, I gotta put on, you know, you gotta dress business professional for that place if you ever been, and I pray that nobody ever has to go. But anyway, for the most part, whenever somebody sets a dress code for me and they want me to dress up, yes, I will dress head to toe how you want to, but I usually am the guy that's guilty of always just putting on a fresh pair of sneakers. I got plenty of sneakers I feel like that'll go with some dress fits. However, I bring it all back full circle to say all that, well, looks like Nike's trying to actually answer that question for the people like you and I who may do that, right? Okay, for the people who like to wear sneakers with like their suits in, or their business professional, or whenever you have to do business casual. Like me at my job, I have to dress business casual. And yes, I wear sneakers every day at work. So with all that saying, looks like they got a dress shoe version, and it's coming in a Nike Dunk Low. Now, this is supposed to be premium materials to the best of my knowledge, and to be honest, the shoes, in my opinion, are a little too shiny, right? Okay, but I get what they're aiming for here. For if you do want to have like, hey man, you know, you got to wear all black shoes and you want to dress it up, I feel like this is it right here where you can get away. Where I remember back in the day, right? I'll give you guys another example. When I actually used to step out, I don't really step out as much as I used to, probably if at all. But back in the day, me and what I thought was my homies, right? We would step out back in the day, and a lot of places would actually not want us to wear sneakers. You would have to wear some form of a dress shoe, right? Okay, pretty much they wanted you to dress up a little. You kind of wore what you want, but they were very particular on the shoes back then. Now, most of the places I had some sneakers that I could get away with where, you know, they couldn't tell if it was like a Nike or what have you, right? Pretty much that would be the creative recreation shoes I used to wear. Pretty much what we called them back then was Rex, right? Okay, so come full circle, that was one of those back then. I feel like they kind of played with the area of like the dress shoe / sneaker shoe. And here we go, Nike giving us one right there. Now, I also have been a victim where I said, F your dress code, I'm rocking my sneakers, and I would get there and yeah, I wouldn't say they didn't let me in, but they would always want me to pay extra, and that was a no-go for the kid. But anyway, I say all that to say, I feel like Nike's probably seen this kind of floating around over the years, and here's an answer to the question where this is a shoe that literally you can kind of just dress up, hence why they're calling it a dress shoe pack. Now, did they hit the mark on this coming out the gate with this one? Me personally, I'm gonna say no. So these will be a skip for the kid. Not a bad shoe. I like their intentions, but I feel like they came up, I don't know, we got to go back to the drawing board and change some things in my opinion. I mean, overall, they're nice shoes because they're Nike Dunks, and yes, they're probably great quality because of their premium quality. However, I don't know, something about it where, I'm gonna be honest, this would not be my go-to where if I got a dress code, a dress business professional, and I'm trying to get away with some sneakers, I probably wouldn't grab these guys is what I'm saying. So no disrespect, still a dope shoe at the end of the day. So for the kid, personally, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and will you be going after these on January 6th, retailing at $135? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.